Songs about peace, songs about women, songs about triumph, songs about swimming, songs about childhood, songs about healing, songs about potatoes, songs about peeling. There are lots of songs about lots of things, but almost no songs about other songs. But that's about to change. We're gonna make an astonishing song about Green Day's 1994 turd bro anthem, Basket Case, in the style of Green Day. I make the music and Silly Billy Willy Billy Boy, you make the human sing-song sounds. Ready? Cans on skulls. This is songs about songs. Bite your lip and close your eyes.
Okay. We've done this before.
Green
we did
Day,
it with
Blink.
We did it with Blink 182. We did it with Creed.
Creed.
Songs about songs. So D's got some. We got to get our cans on. Basket Case. Remember Basket Case?
Green Day, dude. Yeah. I didn't like Green Day.
Give me a fucking break.
They just,
What do you mean?
I don't like the sound that they make.
I think I'm cracking up. Where I just
Yep.
I think the lyrics are, am I just paranoid or am I just stoned? But he goes,
is it?
I don't know. I never really understood what he
Yeah.
was saying. Billy Joe Armstrong, who I fucking love it.
You love Green Day.
I fucking love it. Especially when I was younger. I will give, I'll give credit where credit is due, Monsoon. My good buddy Austin, growing up, he got the whole gang into Green Day when we were in like the 10th grade or something, because they were making albums
dude.
When they were teenagers.
Yep.
There was
Teen Day. See what I've done there?
Yeah, that's pretty good. 1,000 Smoothed Out Slappy Hours. I think that's what that one was called. And then Kerplunk, that was a good one. And then Dookie came along. And I'll tell you what, 1994, it's hard to believe it was 30 years ago, but we went to, me and a bunch of pals, we went to Lollapalooza 94.
Oh, nice.
And Green Day was playing. And they opened the show. They were fantastic. And I remember I was over $4 easily. It was pushing maximum density will version of me. And I had just dislocated my knee while shooting the movie Ski School 2, which I think is available in its entirety on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Right now. We were in the mosh pit and I got pinned against the front of the thing, and then the fire hose was out, I remember. And then I was like, I got to get out of here. And the security guards were trying to pull me over the front, and it was like really hot out and everyone was like fucking squished, and they're pulling. I had longish hair at that point, and they're like pulling me out by my hair and stuff. And they were just yanking me out. And then they dragged me over the top, and I landed like a big old thing. And then I remember Mike Dirnt, the bassist, like who used to play the bass down here, and he was just like watching the whole thing go down. I was like, oh fuck, I looked like
he
an
probably
idiot.
remembers that to this day.
Mike Dirnt.
Hit him up, dude.
Well, they played Mad TV once, and I did the intro, and I should have pulled them aside and said, I went to a show of yours in '94. And do you remember a gigantic boy being yanked out of the fucking crowd?
By his long, luscious hair.
Yeah. Anyway, so let's see what.
I
So
had
what now? What?
The only like strong memory I have of Green Day is on the baseball team that I was on in high school. We got to make like mixes and stuff, and usually one guy would get kind of the access to play the music, the pump up music on the bus.
Nice.
As we're driving to an away game.
Yeah. Some Pantera. Some Metallica.
Pantera, yup. Pantera was up in that. That was usually me.
Mama Said Knock You Out by LL Cool J.
Yeah.
That's a good sports pump-up song.
There's a dude named Dustin Dingle who loved Green Day, and he'd always play Green Day, and I hated it. And he was one of those dudes who was like kind of in high school, still growing into his body. He was probably like 6'5", weighed maybe 130 pounds, but could use that leverage to throw like 100 miles an hour.
Dustin Dingle?
Yeah.
Not a real guy.
It was.
Well, I don't know about that. Oh, okay. Will was a big fat teenager. He went to Lollapalooza 94. Got stuck in the mosh pit. They turned the fire hose on the crowd, and he wanted out because his knee was fucked up. That's when he got grabbed by his hair. It was longer than normal. He got yanked out. He fell like a big old sack of shit. He had a dislocated knee from the movie Ski School 2, where he dislocated that. Mike Dirnt, who's the bass player from Green Day. looked down with a weird look on his face, but they kept on playing all day. It was 1994. It was Lollapalooza with a few friends, but one was really big and fat, and that was Will.
Ski School 2's on YouTube now in its entirety. Ski School 2's
hold on a second.
Now in its entirety.
D said that I'm supposed
Ski School 2's
on YouTube now in its entirety. Ski School 2's on YouTube now, the whole movie. And if you look real close, you can tell that Will's got a dislocated knee. He's stomping around at Lollapalooza 94. Get yanked out to the floor.
That's great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad, can I just between you and me?
Yeah,
okay,
dude.
just no one else is listening to this. Can you? When D says I should sing, just please, can we have a good show today?
I'm enjoying myself. I can sing a few tunes. No one cares.
Dustin Jingle. He had a fake name. He was a pitcher for the baseball game. He was underdeveloped, but some people say he threw better that way. He was 6'5" and 140 pounds. He didn't have pubes. He stood around and he threw real fast.
He played shortstop too.
Justin Tingle would play shortstop. It's the hardest thing to play. Or is it right field or center field? Hey, look at me, coach, put me in. I can play, even though my arms and legs are not developed. I can throw like a slingshot. My name is Dustin Tingle. I'm playing Green Day on the bus. Chad doesn't like Green Day as much. That's okay. Because when Chad is done with his baseball day, he'll get back in the bus and say, Dustin Dingle, you pitched a real game. What was your position?
I played shortstop also.
He also played shortstop. But Dustin Dingle was a pitcher when Chad was playing shortstop. I know that they switched around. So Dustin Dingle played shortstop. And Chad was a pitcher too.
Not until later in life. When I played my adult league, I started pitching.
Oh.
And that's now why my shoulder's completely fucking jacked. Because I'd go out and throw 150 fucking pitches as hard as I could. No cool down, no rehab after the game. Just go drink a few beers and go to sleep.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it is when you're younger. You don't worry about it at all. How's your Dudesy 8-month plan going?
Pretty good, dude. I feel like I'm on Cree, so I'm getting just fucking.
You're on Cree?
Cree, dude.
Is that another one of the Rock's soap lines, or what's that?
No, creatine. I'll just dump a couple scoops of that in some water, mix a little potion, down it before I hit the gym,
nice.
And just get fucking juiced.
I am creatine.
Oh, nice.
Well, my body just does not want to stop growing.
Nice, dude.
It's always growing. That's the push and pull. When I was a 450-pound 19-year-old at Lollapalooza in '94, that's what'll crush your knee. Actually, I fucked my knee up on the what?
What kind of weights are you throwing?
The iron round kinds.
But like, are you trying to max out? Are you really trying to get like yoked?
Yeah. Well,
me too.
I am pushing up. Yes, my attitude right now, Chad. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about it during dudes.
I'll show you my gains.
You're gonna take your shirt off.
I'll flex. Well, not
take your whole.
I'm just gonna take off my sun jacket.
Show us your.
Help me. Thank you. This is what I got right now. This is what I'm working with.
Look at him. I have seen a couple comments on the internet. People are really, really stoked. That's great. That's good. Came a little bit. 1990 or 1991. That's when the first album came out, and my friend Austin knew all about it. He was a music nerd. Thank you, Austin, for turning me on to Green Day. Chad's doing creatine way later. It's 30 years later. You gotta warm up before you throw a pitch. Even if you're Dustin Dingle, who's now still 6'5". But maybe he's built like Will was in 1994. 1994, 1994, 1994. That's the year that Green Day had that song. Basket case on the video long.
I found a tennis ball the other day on the ground and tried to throw it, and just fucking felt like lightning going through my
Lightning
body.
going through your body. Every time that you try to throw a rock or a tennis ball that you found on the floor. Dustin Jingle, thanks Austin for Green Day. Don't get pulled out of the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Take some creatine and make sure your lift clean. That's why the Green Day song about it.
You were right about
Thank you. Moving on.
Thank you.
I do pick up rocks and try and throw them sometimes. Same result. I'm just like, I can't ever throw anything again.
I brought all sorts of things to Italy to throw in the ocean.
What?
Talk
Like
about
what?
it in Dudesy after Dudesy.
Okay.
Just things that I needed to throw in the ocean.